Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft on the Project Nebula SMP. This is a spider spawner. I found it under my base. I was so excited. I immediately thought, let me make a string factory. So I went ahead and, did the standard design for a spider farm. I hollowed out the back there for the spiders to travel up. At first I thought it was cave spiders, so I made it too narrow. And then I realized too late that it actually needed to be too wide back there, because these are regular big old spiders, not the little weensy cave spiders. So I did that, make them go all the way to the top there. They're gonna sit on those hoppers and there's space for me to chop their faces off. And this was the scary part. I had to take those blocks away, but then start taking the torches out. So just quickly take the torches out. One to go. Darkness. Run. There they go. They're already spawning. It's so cool. Okay, close up the cave and make my way up to the hacking station. Climb up here and then get busy hacking. Yeah, I'm really proud of this build. It looks pretty neat, and they're just behind me. They're creeping up on me. It gets pretty noisy here, so we'll move on. But this is the design of the little corridor, and then we have the elevator ups and downsies, and I'll show you where this comes out. Yeah, all the way up. I found this place while I was digging for tuff, by the way. You need a lot of tuff. But look, this is spiders down here. Whee. Left that torch there while I was constructing it. Yeah. And where that is it comes out of my tunnel that I built for the horsey tunnel. So it's pretty cool that it was just sort of. So this is where we are. We're at the bottom of the base right here, and it's pretty sweet. The horsey tunnel now has a diversion down to the spiders, which will give me lots of string, which is great because I need string all the time for my candle shop, which sometimes can be difficult to get. But I want to take a look at things from a different point of view, so let's get up high. Where am I? I'm up here, just chilling, relaxing, looking out over my kingdom. That's the sun coming up over there. Pretty neat. Look at that big old spaceship, and look at those amazing stairs! What do we have down here? This is the newest thing that we're working on. We are going to be adding a new building to this area right here. And I've skillfully put out these little cobblestone like frames, I guess, to be the starting out, just mapping out. But I had an issue. I had to build some columns and I couldn't decide which design to go for, so I just built 3 and I was looking at them and just seeing which ones I like the best. And I wanted to incorporate green was my guiding color. These bamboo logs, they seem a bit lime, if you know what I mean. But these tough blocks here, they have a lot of green in them. That's good. I got the verdant lights, and then I got some kelp on this one, and I've also got this amazing prismarine here as well, which kind of goes from green to blue and back again. One of the few blocks in Minecraft that changes color, but I'm actually leaning towards this one being the one. So I'm going to have all of these columns set up over here. There's a lot of them. And what we're going to put on top of it is going to be another cool thing. But I'll show you that once we get there. For now, let me get to work and do these columns. With this build, I don't have an actual plan for it. I'm just kind of building by feeling. So I'll move the cameraman away from me there. These are the pillars that I've built. They look cool. In fact, I like them so much that I kind of want to leave them as they are, but I know, you know, a pillar has to fulfill its life duty and hold something up. And that's where I'm at now, because like I said, this is not planned out. So I've just got to figure out what I'm gonna put on top here. I'm stuck. You know, typically when I build something, I have it all planned out and it's good to go. But this time, I'm kind of building as I go. So it's a process where I try something, doesn't look good. Okay, yeah, I'll try something else. And what I've done is I finished my pillars. I love the design. I'm happy with it. But what's going on top is my next question. So I've built 4 designs, one for each corner. And I'll go through them one by one. This one looks alright, but it looks kind of corporate and boring, you know. But I do like it. I like it. It's one of the choices I'm dealing with. This other one is sort of very minimalistic, right? All one kind of block, all tough blocks, and it has little arches here. And I think it looks alright. It's very minimalistic. This one here, I like it. I like the integration of the plants, the lights and everything on it look really good, and I think it fits nicely on top there. And then this last one that I've built, I've deconstructed and reconstructed a few times just to sort of get it right. And I gotta say, I think this one's my favorite. I think I'm leaning towards this one. It has some elements from all of the other ones. I dispensed with the kelp and went more of a tough and prismarine combo, but also mixing in this nether wood, the green one, fencing it. Okay. And I think this one's the winner. The blue from the columns just picks up the green nicely. I started off with some of the blue here, or the purpley, whatever. But it's come more to this side. So I'm trying to mesh tough blocks with prismarine and trying to see what's good. And then the water as well, the blue from the water. It's really cool. I think this is the winner. I think I'm gonna spread this all around, take all this other stuff down, and then I will be able to I'll be able to go from there and start building the next phase of this massive project. And I'm taking my time with it. It's gonna be a bit of trial and error. I don't have it all planned up, but I kind of like building like that too. So yeah. Okay, so we built this all and it looks good. Let's scroll up. That's what the top looks like. It actually looks pretty nifty. I like geometric shapes, and that's what we got here. But this is just the roof. It's actually the inside of the ceiling. All of this is going to get covered up because there's going to be a structure on the top here. This is what it looks like. We've implemented those walls that we talked about. And we've got some waterfalls going down as well, and nice archways connecting the sets of 4 pillars. And we have something in the middle. This is going to be where we put a conduit, but no one on the server seems to have a Heart of the Ocean. So we're going to have to go find one somewhere. It's going to be an above water one. We're just going to pop it in there and then fill it with water. And then it should get the powers. I don't know what to do with these rings yet. I'm still figuring that out in my mind. This is a project that's evolving as we're going. It's not planned out, so it's just kind of like whatever is going on or however it's going to turn out, it's going to turn out. It's a really long way of building because you test it out and you break it down and you test it out and you break it down. But that's how it goes. Progress update. Let's have a look. Woo-hoo-hoo. Done quite a bit. We have these nice little water features here with the steps. And now the steps come from 4 different sides because this is square, so we have to kind of work with the square. We got these slopes here with the waterfall motif like thing, just like showing that it's movementing. Good words there. And we have this terracotta here. So we went through a couple, like the blue. the blue or the green, but we settled on the gray. We feel like the gray. I feel like the gray just sits better with the, I don't know, the tuff and the prismarine. It just fits in better. And we have that sort of set up on each side, so it's starting to look a bit like maybe a Jedi temple, perhaps. Maybe, I don't know. I'm still, this is just still a free-form building, and we're just building it as it goes. So I think the next thing I need to do is actually put a floor in, because that's all basement there. So I need to put a floor in and then work on these doors, try and make them look cool or something. I'm not so sure about these strips of lights, but I do need to incorporate lights in somewhere because I am noticing a lot of dark spots. But I'll figure that out. I'm gonna just crack on and get on to the next section here. Well, that was a quick time lapse, but I finished the top bit of this building here. We'll just zoom out a little bit. I wanted to kind of resemble an ocean monument, but a little like a smaller version of it. And that's what we have here. We've got it. It looks cool. Looks a bit ocean monument-y. And we've got some missing blocks here. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. Got these floating lights here and these sort of above ground kelp. It's just like we raised this ocean monument from under the ocean to be on top of this big structure, right? And it just sits on top there nicely, tidily. It's got the top bit there and a bunch of other cool things. And we got all of these little sort of green things going on here as well. It's pretty cool. Now the thing with this is I was wondering what to make this building, and I have noticed as I was building around here that there was actually a few things that kept popping up, little green cubes. They seem to be sentient, and when you kill them, slime drops. So I've figured out that there's some slime chunks nearby that I need to take advantage of. So first things first, before you build any big structure or do a lot of digging, you got to build a beacon, which is what I ended up doing here. And then I put the thing on top and dug up, but there seemed to be some blocks in the way. As I was looking up trying to figure things out, I thought, okay, I gotta get up and see what's going on in the top side. So I went up my little elevator here. Past my platform for the first slime spawner platform and into the ocean below the base. Now I start counting to get my coordinates right so that I could dig down and remove the blocks that were stopping my beacon from working. Once I found the spot, I dug straight down. I put a little block on top to stop the water from getting in so that I could dig down and still place torches and see things. And then once I made it to the bottom, it still didn't work because I had that block at the top there, so I had to go up the elevator again. and break that block. I was a little bit worried that the water would stop the beacon from working, but that was not the case. There was still something blocking it, and I figured it out. To this block here, and again I didn't want the water to go, so I built a little blocker block, knocked that out, and voila, my beacon was working. So I'll move this beacon a little bit later to get it to the perfect spot, but for right now this is all I needed. You see that I put in a beacon and I've got the haste effect on me now. But one thing, like when I was getting my beacon, I noticed that my iron farm, it was, because you remember earlier I fixed my iron farm, it was overflowing. And we've got these new blocks, and they're the crafting blocks, the auto crafters. So I need to set that up so that I can get these automatically made into iron ingots. I mean, into iron blocks, and then stored away somewhere. Cause yeah, it was overflowing, and who knows how much iron I had wasted. I just don't even know. So, and I use this for red dye, but I've just got too much. So I'm gonna filter this out to get cooked or burned or something. I have no other use for them. So that's a little side project that is going to distract me from my main project. Well, it's been a minute. I've built this thing, and it's been insane. It's actually, if you look at it, it's 3 different systems built into one. The first thing that I did, let's hop up here, is I put these 2 blocks over these hoppers because I found that they were coming in too fast. So there's hoppers back there. All the stuff from the, we'll take a little look. All the stuff from the iron farm flows down here, and it was just going straight into those hoppers that are underneath those blocks there. So I added more hoppers here, and I put those blocks on top just because they were coming into the hoppers too fast for my sorting system, which you'll see I'm standing on right now. Actually, this is the standard sorting system made famous by Impulse SV. So what it does is it filters out all of the iron to go down this way, and we'll talk about that in a second. So that's the first redstone system we've got, and you can see it's letting some through right now, and it's just going there and it's filtering that there. And all the rest of the stuff, like the poppies, they all end up in this chest, which end up in this dropper. And this is the second redstone system that exists here, and this one basically just detects a signal and then pushes a signal back to the dropper so that it always stays empty. And that's just to dump out all the poppies, because I'm just getting too many poppies. They just were gumming up the system, so they just get straight into here to get burned. And I'll make this fire safe as well. So that's one redstone system here, the sorter. Another one just emptying that dropper with whatever comes into it. And this is the pretty exciting redstone system over here. So they come off the hopper, and I removed it back because this redstone torch was interfering with some of these hoppers here. So basically these hoppers drop it into the auto crafter, and you can see I've got 2 in there at the moment, which is giving me a signal strength of, okay, it's got 3 in, so it's giving me a signal strength of 3 coming out. And as we just saw, when there's 9 in there, that's when I'm ready for it to craft me a block, right? So when the signal strength hits 9, it pushes onto this repeater here, and the repeater shoots a signal back into our crafter, which crafts our block. And then the crafter just pushes it down into these chests here. And you can see I've had some misfires while I was testing. That's why I have iron bars, iron nuggets, and pressure plates. So that was a bit of fun testing, but I managed to figure out how this thing works, and it works on just simple, you know, give it a redstone signal when it's at the right fullness, and it pops out whatever you need. It's pointing straight towards this chest, so it acts like a dropper in that way, that it'll just push stuff into chests. You see my signal strength is up to 5 now. So we'll just wait till... It should be any second now. This should push it over there. Oh, there it goes, bam. And it's pretty quiet. The loud thing that you're hearing, the clicking, is the puppies over there. But this is all working fine, really fine. And my iron, I'm actually getting so much iron now, which is really exciting. But this was all in aid of just tidying things up. And yeah, I realized I was losing some iron. But if we follow this passage down here, fast forward, go! We see that we end up over here.
Man, I can't believe how much we've actually done. It's a lot, and I can't wait to show you. We're at the top of our tower here, and we'll go walkabout quick. Just down here, and yeah, we'll have a look over here. This is what I've been working on. This is the output from something below, and it's slime balls. Look at them. So many. Too many, some would say. I would be one of those. Too many. Now the thing is, as well as let me show you quick where this tunnel goes. I'll go the cheaty cam. This comes up from down below, and down, all the way down to here, which comes from a water flow, which comes from these things being fed here by these hopper mine carts that are picking up slimes, that are being killed when they fall off of these platters that are 2.5 blocks high. Now these slimes will come down here. They're attracted by the golems. I need to put some more in. Get killed on these magma blocks, get picked up by the hopper mine carts, then dropped off here, and then this is a little unloader here, and they'll get shot out as soon as they get in here. There's nothing in there. They get shot out into the water stream, and off they go onto their amazing journey to the top here. And then, keep going. No, down a little bit. And then just across a little bit. And shot up here and into these chests. And now, let me just snap my fingers. Insert sound effect here. Okay. And, whoa. Looks like nothing's changed, but everything's changed. It looks a bit more complicated now, but it's exactly the same structure. We have the slime balls coming up here. They're dropping down into a hopper and then moving over one because we need the space there. And all my hoppers are covered with these composters just to help with lag on the server because I'm a good Minecrafter. I think of my neighbors, and there's like 4 of them on at the moment, but when we have lots on, it can lead to a lot of lag if your hoppers aren't covered. So anyway, these slime balls, they come along here, they drop down into this hopper, they drop into this auto crafter. The auto crafter waits until there's 9. As you can see, it's only got 4. When it hits 9, it sends a signal in and goes, hey, make a slime block. Slime block goes into that hopper, and then into that hopper, and then it goes into a dropper tower. Now the concept behind a dropper tower is that anything that's inside it gets pushed all the way up. And how it does that is when something's in the bottom one here, it detects the signal, turns this torch off, which turns this wandering trader's head's hopper off, and then it can move across to here. When it comes across here, this detects a signal, sends it back, and then starts a chain of redstone torches that are right next to these droppers, and that pushes them all the way up. Whatever's in here gets pushed all the way up to the top into this chest, and then the chest pumps it into this row of hoppers, which sets us up with our storage system. So that's all done, tested, working, happy as. I would love if some slime would come along to show you, but because it's not, I'm gonna just do a little bit. Oh, there's some signal strength of 6. I was like, it's 9. No, it's 6. Yeah, 6, just confirming. I could just pump the system full and just get it going continuously. So what's going on? It waits till it gets 9, then bam, makes a cube. And 9 makes a cube. And then these are going into these hopper towers. The cool thing about this dropper tower is that it doesn't make any clicking noises when you're using it. It's actually pretty quiet. So they come in there as a cube, and then they get pumped up using our little tool here, the little redstone here, and then off it goes into the storage. So we should see regularly popping in there as they come through the system. And I believe that's all of them for now, but I do have a lot more slime balls. Let me just load them in here, and we'll see they should be just dropping in. And then when they overflow, they're going to fill up all of these. And then I do have a hopper back there ready to carry on the flow to an overflow if we need it. But I don't know if we'll need one, because I'm just passively standing here and the slime balls are just flying up. So it's really cool. What I thought I could do now is just do a quick little cover-up job. And there you go. It's all done. It's all nicely hidden away. It's all nice and tidy. And there's even some subliminal advertising messages going on here. Can you decipher them? Maybe? No, might be tough, but I believe in you. I'll be looking for your subscription. Yeah. One thing I wanted to do in this little sort of baby ocean monument up here is to put in my entrance to my base. Now we do have a little nether portal down the side there. Yes, we're gonna fill in the corners. And we're gonna hit that. Oops. Okay. Everything's fine. We do have our old nether portal down the bottom there. I'll show you in a second. And let's grab this, fix that up. Sorry. There we go. So this is going to be our new nether portal, and now we've got to go into the nether to try and link it up. But I wanted to show you where the old one was. So the old one is here. Down here, the OG portal. If you've been watching this series, we've been using this one since the beginning. The thing is though, this one goes to the roof, and that's fine. I'm happy with it on the roof. But if we want to get into where all the cool people are, they're actually in the tunnel in the nether. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! So this is the tunnel for our neighborhood. And we've got to move along here to find out. Oh, see, that's my neighbors. Dragon of the West. Yeah, we got to find out what the closest portal to us is. So I'm down the secret tunnel, and look. Okay. Let me just show you what I've done. Here's my sign, my fantastic sign. If you were watching this on YouTube, you might want to hit that subscribe button, and take that like button out to dinner, and then stiff them with the bill and run out. But apart from that, okay, let's put this up here. There we go. That's like people know where we live now. We go down this tunnel. We've got our soul speed boots on, so we're running pretty speedy. And then we come here and we don't look, we just go, oh! Okay.
Beautiful. All right, I haven't connected this up, so we're gonna do it live and just see what happens. Hopefully, I've done my mathematics right. Ignore the chat; they're talking about Taylor Swift. Here we go. Woo! Guys, I don't know if this is gonna work, but oh, I hope it does. Wait. I need to go light the other one quick without going through this. Okay. That is going to take too long. Let's go the long way around. Go the long way around. Okay. This is my current one. I just hope that this doesn't mess with any of the other nether portals, because there were some that were close to me, so let's go. This is the old way. You might never see this ever again. I have no idea who Maggie Rogers is. I will find out. But just ignore the chat, they're talking about Taylor Swift. Okay, a little bit of lag there. Alright, here it is. Alright, let's light this one. Nervous. Here we go. Here we go. I hope. Ooh, look at us. We can mathematics. Go back, make sure we come out the same spot. Oh yeah, brilliant. Okay, let's test something. If we go in, there's a bit of lag going on. I'm going really bad. Okay, let's see which direction we face. Okay, so we face the wall, but then if we go in this one, sorry about the lag. Which direction do we face when we come out? Loading. Still loading. Okay, that's cool. When you go in this way, you end up coming out like this. So you can just press forward and off you go. Woo-hoo-hoo! This is working. I'm so excited. Well guys, thank you so much for this amazing episode. I wouldn't have done it without you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Looks like we're all done with our decorating inside here, and this build is complete. We've had a massive episode. We started out building that spider spawner, and then we made these columns, and then we made the walls, and then we did the top bit, and then all of this over here. And then we went down below. We made a super awesome slime farm. See, I've got all my iron golems in place as well now. And then we came back up here and we messed with some redstone. And we built this amazing slime processing center using redstone. And it's been an amazing episode. We finished off by building this portal. And I gotta tell you, this has been amazing, and it's been a long time coming, but I'm glad it's finally done. You guys are amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please remember to like and subscribe. Tell your friends about this awesome video. If you guys want to play on the Nebula SMP, have a look in the description below for the link to the application. It's a tiny application process, and you can get a free diamond for every subscribe on my channel. So I mean, hey, free diamonds, what are you gonna do? Not take them? Yeah, right. Anyway, guys, have a good one. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!